Excellent.
The bomb shelter.
I've not got the invite.
Oh, it's on. Tell her to go to where the...
Oh, wait. Just got it.
Oh, so is anyone watching in your family today? Shout out.
Oh, let me text Wendy.
Or
They
Gretchen?
don't know what time it is.
Oh, they don't.
Oh, I doubt it. I mean, I didn't send them a schedule.
Oh.
They're on Florida. I don't mean, they're probably on the beach.
Yeah,
I'm
they're on the
worried
beach.
about watching a hockey game.
I didn't know if it, you know.
No, Wendy probably would watch it. I did text her. Yeah, so,
It's up to you. You don't have to. So you had a good day? Get everything straightened out, everything's running now, and you're good to go, huh? You going back in on Thursday? Excellent.
That part I probably got right. Cradle's point. That thing right there.
I don't know yet. We'll find out when they take their benches. Yes.
that's the opposite. Home is on the guest side. Yes.
No. No, that's.
Yeah. See the scoreboard?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But usually home is on the right
Yes.
side.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Mary's been waiting till they come out.
But
Wow, that part.
Hey, you don't get to be 55. I picked her up at the airport at midnight.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so, but I sleep a lot of the time.
I'm probably going for a little bit on Thursday. Oh, crap.
No, I'm going tomorrow.
No, I don't want to. I can't because I couldn't turn off my time card until Thursday. Are you going nice, they might be the home team in the New Jersey. Yeah. Hopkins is the home team. Oh, that was Oh, no, whichever, yeah.
It'll be easier for the camera.
Starting with the visitors from Eagan. In goal, number 30, Derek Manzella.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. We're running a little bit late today for this afternoon's matchup between the home team Hopkins of the Lake Conference and Eagan Wildcats of the South Suburban Conference. Starting lineup for Eagan, goalie, number 30, Derek Manzella. Defenseman, number 4, Aiden Byrne. Defenseman, number 24, Nicholas Tron. Forward, number 17, Alex Lackenmeyer. 13, Henry Reif. And 9, Cole Gibson.
So, Kerry, the good news is we're out of the bomb shelter. We're in the bigger rink, so we have good internet. The bad news is they're wearing gray uniforms that look just like ours. So, I'm glad you're doing play-by-play tonight, because I'm not sure if you're going to be able to keep track of which team's which.
Hopkins goalie, number 1, Zach Hayes. Defenseman, number 7, Finnegan Greeley. Number 8, Will Nelson. Number 4 at forward, Jake Rainier.
Number 13, Dom Valentini.
At forward, number 13, Dom Valentini.
Number 12, Matt Stussy.
And center, number 12, Matt Stussy.
David Buckin. Gentlemen, let's play hockey.
All right, so the Lakers are coming off overtime victory, I would imagine, to New Prague. Their record is 2-7-1 in the Lake Conference. Eagan is 6-3-0 in the South Suburban Conference. We're on a 4-game winning streak, if my math is correct.
I think you're correct on that.
Yeah. And thank you, Frank, for paying the bill.
He paid the bill, and that's so we have electricity tonight.
Yeah.
So we should not have a power outage tonight. So
Until someone kicks the
kicks the cord where we're at, but that's okay. Yeah, Kerry, I was watching the warm-up, and I'm like, well, the great team's us. They have the same jerseys.
It's dark against dark. Obviously, they don't. That's their light jersey.
That's their light jersey.
Their home
gray
jersey.
counts as light, so.
All right, so about a half an hour delay just throughout the whole tournament today. Eagan wins the faceoff. Gibson with the puck, trying to send it into the Hopkins zone. Back to Cron, 24. Up to Lackenmeyer. Chip past to Gibson. Gibson behind the net, try to center it, blocked by the net. Reif with the puck and out of the Eagan zone and back to regroup. Cron carrying the puck up the ice and loses it at mid-ice. Picked up by Eagan again. Byrne to Reif. Reif sends the puck around to the opposite side of the boards. All right, we have a line change. 5, Aiden White. 7, Johnny Myers. 11, Tony Asta. 12, Max Meekin. And 20, Ben Willery out there currently for Eagan. Hopkins with the puck in the Eagan zone, far corner. Picked up by White. Chipped out by Myers to Asta, off the post and out of play. So faceoff will be coming in the Hopkins zone.
Yeah,
outside the Hopkins
come outside because it wasn't tipped, but Asta, great chance. Got a little fortunate that, unfortunately for the Hopkins defenseman, that puck bounced over his stick. Asta walked in all alone and put it off the post. And now they're putting it in the zone. So I don't know.
They're facing in a near face-off circle in the Hopkins zone. Eagan with a tip shot. Goalie Hayes makes an easy save. Hopkins with the puck behind the net. It's number 18, Lucas Wright. All right, another line change. You got number 3, Connor Delmonico, number 10, Dylan Wedward. and number 6, Luke Anderson. Dillon with a nice wrister. Hayes makes a blocker save. That looked like it was out of play, and they didn't blow it
It
dead.
absolutely was, and that's why you got the late whistle. So,
Like-
so the refs are in a little bit of a warm-up period tonight. Again, it's a holiday weekend, Kerry, so we got to give everybody a little bit extra space.
Were they at Bark?
They might have been at the park.
By the way, I heard a rumor that the library fund was paid off by the
was it paid off?
Lackenmeyers.
Was it? Okay. It's always important that they pay their
Unfortunately,
dues.
you and I didn't receive.
we didn't get a
any-
book. So
We didn't even get reading glasses. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. All right, puck in the Hopkins zone. Eagan trying to maintain control, but chipped out to center ice. Hopkins still with the puck in the Wildcat zone, turned over at the blue line. Cron with the puck, no one to pass to. Gibson gives chase. Puck on the near corner. Coming around to Cron, who chips it out in front. Gibson
just
to Rife, to Lackenmeyer. It was just too light of a chip shot on the backhand from Lackenmeyer
he
to do any damage.
tried to change directions, but that's a little too late to get there.
So another line change to our forward line. We're back to Aiden White, number 5, Johnny Myers, number 7, and Tony Asta, number 11. On defense, Max Meekin and Ben Willery. Puck controlled by Eagan in the Hopkins zone. Asta couldn't get the handle on the puck out in front of the net. Hopkins picks the puck up and then turns it over. And it's back in the Hopkins zone. And then the goalie chips it out and down to the Eagan defensive zone. Willery with the puck, deep in the zone, trying to get it out. Deflected off of the ref's skate. Cross ice pass. And back in. Meekin with the puck. He's going to carry it across the blue line. Chipping it out to Aiden White, number 5. Puck gets deflected and turned over. Hopkins carrying it down. Number 12, Matt Stussy, just taken down and out of the play. Loses the glove in the process. I guess he did not. That's someone else's glove. Byrne taking it deep into the zone. Dylan Wedward with a shot, just missing. Cron zips it around the backside and around the far corner. Delmonico picks the puck up. Current forward line out there, Connor Delmonico, number 3, 6, Luke Anderson, 10, Dylan Wedward. On defense, 4, Aiden Byrne, and 24, Nicholas Cron. Hopkins with the puck deep in the Eagan zone. Gibson gives chase in the far corner. Cron gives chase, picks the puck up behind the net. Around the backside, picked up by Delmonico, chips it out to Cole Gibson. Gibson carries across center ice and offsides on Dylan Wedward.
Yeah, he was off by a couple feet there, so good call by the referee.
So we'll be facing outside of the Hopkins zone. 12:36 left to go in the first period. Thank you again, everyone, for joining. This is Kerry Rader and Thomas Manzella, live from Doug Woog Arena in lovely South St. Paul.
I don't know
Balmy
how
day.
lovely it is, but yes, it is. The arena's lovely. but
Balmy day.
Yes.
5 inches of snow on the ground currently, and it's still falling. Great day for hockey. Oh! Gibson with the centering pass to Henry Rife, 13. Goalie makes a, Hayes, number 1, makes a save. Hopkins with the puck at center ice, dumps it in the zone. Willery over to Rife. Rife centers the puck to Gibson, just off the mark. Poke check by Max Meekin. Puck gets turned back over. 13, Rife with the puck, carrying it over the blue line and dumping it into the Hopkins zone around behind the net. Hayes sets up the puck for his players. Byrne with the shot, deflected out in front. Asta dumping it back into the Hopkins zone. Currently on the forward line is 5, Aiden White, 7, Johnny Myers, 11, Tony Asta. On defense, 4, Aiden Byrne, and 24, Nicholas Cron. Cron poke checks it and tries to dump it back into Hopkins. Hopkins picks up the puck at the blue line and dumps it into the Eagan zone, where Byrne brings the puck up. Centering pass, wide open is Asta. Oh, backhand. Great save by Hopkins, number 1, Hayes. And back down to the Eagan zone, where Meakin picks it up. Centering pass for Asta, who dumps it to Johnny Myers. Myers tries to chip it in. Saved by goalie Hayes. Hopkins picks up the puck, but not sure where they're passing to right now. Hopkins still controlling. Oh, Hopkins turns over the puck. Meakin with the puck up to center ice. And a shot on goal, saved by Hayes. Another pad save. Hopkins trying to chip it out. Finally do. It's number 4, Jake Rainier, who dumps it in for a bench change for Hopkins. Eagan with their own bench change. Connor Delmonico 3, Luke Anderson 6, and Dylan Wedward 10. The forward line for the Eagan Cats right now. On defense, number 4, Aiden Byrne, and number 24, Nicholas Cron. And a goalie Hayes covers the puck.
Yeah, Kerry, unfortunately, this game seems a little familiar to the last 3 or 4 years where Egan's lost the second game in this tournament, been the favorite, and it's been where we outshoot the other team if we run into a hot goalie, and shots are 7-0 right now.
Yeah, Egan's got a lot of shots on net. 9:54 left to go in the first period. Eagan trying to get the puck in. Offsides called.
As you know, the hockey gods always seem to do these things where you dominate, and then all of a sudden there's a breakaway going the other way. So we've been a little snake bit in this tournament the last 4 years, losing the second game.
All right, Eagan controls the face-off. Byrne was trying to get it to Delmonico on the side. Delmonico tries to get it dumped in. It's deflected and back out. Delmonico dumps it in and deflected again. The official's in the way. Hopkins with the puck momentarily. Anderson picks it up for Eagan. Backhander looking for a tip in, but Wedward just missed that. Luke Anderson with the puck and in the corner. Chipped out by Hopkins, number 11, Colin Geyser. Picked up by number 24 for the Cats, Nicholas Cron. Tried to dump it in, but that intercepted at the blue line. Aiden Byrne behind the net with the Wildcats. Number 4 bringing it up. Another line change. Alex Lackenmeyer. Oh, another great pad save by Hopkins goalie, Zach Hayes.
Lackenmeyer looking for 2 goals in 2 games there.
Icing's wave. Meakin behind the Eagan net with the puck. Passing it to Lackenmeyer. Still in the Eagan zone. Cross centering pass off of Ripe's skates. Willery picks up the puck. Chips over to Cole Gibson.
Puck scored loose.
Gibson, great shot. Unfortunately, no rebound. Back out to Willery at the point, and another pad save by Hayes. Out to the point again to Meakin. Setting up for a shot. Blocker saved by Hayes. Eagan looking for an outlet pass and gets it to center ice and into the Eagan zone. And Manzella politely covers and intelligently covers.
Intelligently covers, but and shots are 11-0. Eagan is coming out on fire. Have had control of the game, but no chances to get it by the goalie. Hayes is playing sharp right now.
7:58 left to go in the first period. We are tied 0-0. Puck deep in the Hopkins zone. Asta gives chase, so we got another line change here. Out on the forward line is 5, Aiden White. 7, Johnny Myers. 11, Tony Asta. On defense, 4, Aiden Byrne. Shot and a save. Aiden from the blue line. And then number 24, Nicholas Cron right now.
Carrying these games too, right? You got to be careful you don't get too cute. You're dominating the play right now. Just keep shooting, and eventually the puck will find a way. 12-0 on the shots. Egan's come out fast.
Hopkins controls the puck but turns it over. Byrne with another shot from point. Pad saved by Hayes, the goalie for Hopkins. Hopkins trying to get that puck out of the zone. Picked up by by Byrne. White to Byrne. Meakin with a shot. I don't know. That was not deflected out in front. I don't know how the goalie made a save on that. Myers back to Byrne. Out to Meakin, deflected. And off into the far corner. Asta with the puck. Blocked by number 3, Connor Junker of Hopkins. Another slapper. Blocker save and up into the netting. 6:48 left to go in the first period.
Yeah, carry on that one. Hayes didn't see it the one before, like you said, but again, he played good goalie position, and that's where they drop. Play the position, and you assume it's going to hit you most 90% of the time, and it did.
Yeah, he's really doing an outstanding job keeping Hopkins in the game
getting peppered right now.
So the forward line changed for Eagan as well as the defensive line. So currently on forward line for Eagan, number 3, Connor Delmonico, number 6, Luke Anderson, number 10, Dylan Wedward. On defense, number 4, Aiden Byrne, and number 20, Ben Willery. Willery with the puck deep in the Eagan zone. Icing is waved. It's back all the way down to the Hopkins zone. Back behind the net and far corner. Wedward with it, brings it back around to the near corner. Out to the point. Willery couldn't get anything on the shot. Hopkins breaks the puck out. Nice check by Aiden Byrne. At the red line. Puck in the Eagan zone. 6, Luke Anderson with the puck. Looking for an outlet to Connor Delmonico. Delmonico dumps it in and behind the net. Wedward gives chase. Forward line change again. Cole Gibson, number 9 out there. 17, Lachenmeyer. On defense, Byrne. Hayes covers. And Meakin, number 12. And then Reif joined late in that line change. Faceoff coming in the far faceoff circle in the Hopkins zone. 5:39 left to go in the first period. Puck goes out of play.
It was off of Byrne's glove, so it'll come out of the zone. You can carry 5:36 to go. Not much more Eagan can do other than score the goal.
Right.
They're dominating the position right now, but as we all know in hockey, that can turn quick.
Very quickly. Willery with the puck. Lachenmeyer dumps it into the near corner. Gibson gives chase along with Reif. Hopkins comes up with the puck and chips it out and down. Willery chasing the puck along with Hopkins number 11, Colin Geiser. Willery wins that puck battle, but gets tipped out to 18. Blocker saved by Manzella. That shot came from Lucas Wright, number 18 for Hopkins. Reif dumps it into the far end of the Hopkins defensive zone. Lachenmeyer with the puck in the far corner. Handing off to Gibson. Gibson with a shot, and Hayes with another stop. He's now up to 15 saves in the first period.
The shots are 15-1. They didn't put that shot up, but give Hopkins credit. They did get their first shot on the blocker save.
You're right. They didn't put that shot up.
No, but
out to the point, Byrne looking for a quick release. Oh, just over the goal. Nice wrister right over the goal. Hopkins chips it out and down into the Eagan zone where Byrne picks the puck back up, looking for an outlet pass. Tipped. Myers between the leg pass to Asta, who carries it into the Eagan zone, or the Hopkins zone. Looking for a centering pass. He gets ridden in the boards behind the net and then does a little bit of riding himself. Out to the point for Cron. Fires wide. Backhander by Myers, covered by Hayes. What a phenomenal save there. .4:15 left in the first period. Most of the possession has been in the Hopkins zone. Eagan controlling the shot count 16-1, even though the scoreboard indicates 0 for Hopkins. New forward line out there for the Cats. Number 3, Connor Delmonico. 6, Luke Anderson. 10, Dylan Wedward. On defense, Max Meekin, 12, and Ben Willery, 20. Willery over to Delmonico, who carries the puck in, takes a shot. Rebound. Another shot. Wedward wide right of the goal. Wedward in the corner with the puck. Chipping it over to Anderson to Delmonico out in front, and Hayes covers again.
Yeah, good play by their defenseman, Kerry Anderson. Would have had an empty net to poke that in, but couldn't get his stick on it.
3:47 left to go in the first period.
Again, 19 shots. That's a lot in a high school first period, but you got to stay with it. You can't get frustrated.
So another line change. Cole Gibson, number 9, taking face. Eagan wins the face-off. 13, Henry Reif out there. Shot just wide by Max Meekin, number 12. 17, Alex Lackenmeyer on the forward line. Ben Willery dumps the puck in on the far corner. Goalie Hayes stops it behind the net. Intercepted by Gibson, centering pass, nobody there. Lackenmeyer with the puck behind the net, loses it. Meekin trying to hold, has the puck, dumps it back to Lackenmeyer. Centering shot, and
Wow.
Hayes controls. Wow.
It got tipped right in front of him, went into his chest. So 3:17, it's been all Eagan in the first period. But not a goal to show for it yet.
There should be a new rule where, every 10 shots counts as a goal. Something like that,
I don't know if Hopkins would agree with that.
Yeah,
but,
probably not.
But we're parents, so it's okay for us to root for it, right?
Who do we talk to? I'll give Sandy a call tomorrow.
Yeah, let me know how that one goes.
Centering pass, deflected out in front. New forward line for Eagan. 5, Aiden Byrne. 7, Johnny Myers. 11, Tony Asta. On defense, 4, Aiden Byrne. And 24, Nicholas Cron. We got the 2 Aidens out there, 4 and 5. They were, another beautiful shot by Asta and a helmet save there by Hayes, the goalie. I don't know if those two were separated at birth or what, but you got Aiden Byrne, number 4, and Aiden White, number 5. Doesn't help the announcing out at all. All right, another line change here. Line of 3, Delmonico. 6, Luke Anderson. 10, Dylan Wedward. On defense, number 20, Max Meekin. 12, Max Meekin, and 20, Ben Willery. Puck still in the Hopkins zone. Finally gets out to center ice. Anderson trying to get that puck free. Still up along the boards there. Finally gets dumped into the Hopkins zone. Number 8, Will Nelson gives chase. Trying to look for an outlet pass. Misses the pass. Deflected out in front and up into the netting. Meekin takes a shot from the point, and I think it got deflected by Luke Anderson and up into the netting.
Anderson tipped it, so it'll come out of the zone.
2:01 remaining in the first period. Lots of line changes. A very good pace for Eagan.
Eagan's has been all over. They definitely had a good holiday dinner.
A lot of carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So we have a new line change for the Cats. Number 9, Gibson. Number 13, Reif. Number 17, Lackenmeyer. Reif passes it to Gibson. He dumps it in the corner, looking for a point man. Takes the puck up and out is Hopkins. Willery makes the stop. Trying to put it back in the Hopkins zone. Hopkins, number 3 with the puck, Connor Junker. Finally, the puck gets dumped into Eagan zone where Meekin picks it up, brings it out to center ice and into the Hopkins zone. Looking for a shot or a pass. Centering pass to Reif just misses the mark. Puck gets out of the Hopkins zone, dumped back in by Willery, number 20. He's going to the bench along with Meekin for a change. A little bit of oxygen, maybe some spaghetti. Byrne with the puck behind the net on the Eagan zone, carrying it up past the blue line. Center ice and into the Hopkins zone. Looking for an outlet pass. Oh, fans on the shot. Was a beautiful one-timer by Reif to Byrne, and he fanned on the shot. He had a wide open shot at the net. Byrne trying to dump it back in, and Hopkins dumps it down
Yep.
Yeah, dumps it into the Eagan zone for an icing call. 37 seconds left to go in the first period. Still game tied 0-0. I don't know much about the Hopkins goalie Hayes, but he's been impressive in the first
He's been
period.
very impressive. That's going to be icing again.
Hopkins wins the face-off in the near face-off circle in their zone and dumps it immediately down to the Eagan zone, and they burn off about 6 seconds worth of time on the clock.
Yeah, we shared the link with their fans, and so their fans are watching. If any of the Hayes family's watching, he's having a great game, first period.
Another save. Oh, my gosh.
And
This guy has phenomenal vision.
well, when it
Seriously,
goes your way, it goes your way, because that one, he had an open net to tap that in, but I don't know what happened. He whiffed, I think, on the tap-in.
Hayes gets a glove
But
on it.
I know.
And Hopkins with the face-off victory. Eagan trying to dump it back into the Hopkins zone. Hopkins gets it into the Eagan zone. Asta takes the puck behind the net. Picked up by Meakin. Meakin dumps it out and misses Myers.
It's going to be
One
icing
icing
on
call.
us.
Yep. 7 seconds left to go in the first period. They did not put that one shot up for Hopkins.
Hopkins does have a shot, so
Manzella made a fine blocker
well,
save.
I just don't know if I've ever seen zero.
Oh.
That was a breakaway.
Breakaway by Asta, looking, and another save. And wow.
Boy, Asta's going to have nightmares tonight about some of the chances he's had on him, right?
This Hopkins goalie is
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Great save on the breakaway. And I don't think I've ever seen a zero in a high school game, even though we know there was one, but I don't think I've ever seen no shots on goal for a period.
So we'll continue to stand corrected. It's so at the end of the first, it was a lot of Eagan possession. 0-0. 22 shots on goal for Eagan, 1 shot on goal for Hopkins. We saw it.
So
Even though it's not on
it's
the
on the
scoreboard.
board, but we'll go to Toronto on it, but great period by Hayes, keeping him in the game, and now it's Gary, that whole big thing in the second period. You just dominated, but it's still 0-0. So you got to continue that pressure.
Yeah,
Eventually the bounces will go your way.
And hopefully the Eagan boys don't get frustrated
That's what
by
I mean.
the goaltending.
And then, right, you've seen games just change quick on a couple shots. So
Right.
okay, well, we'll take a break. You got 12 minutes to go grab your favorite beverage. If you were part of the library fund, which we weren't, but we will see you in 12 minutes.
All right. Thank you. right, everyone, welcome back for the start of period number 2. Eagan Wildcats, the away team, versus Hopkins, the home team. Quick shout out to Mama Gibson from Ken with love. Just wanted to say hi to his mom in Chicago, who's hopefully enjoying the game. Eagan winning the face-off. Rife with a shot. So current forward line for Eagan. Number 9, Cole Gibson. 13, Henry Rife. 17, Alex Lackenmeyer. On defense, 4, Aiden Byrne. And number 24, Nicholas Cron. Icing called. Face-off in the Eagan zone. Far face-off circle. And Eagan did a quick line change. 5, Aiden White. 7, Johnny Myers. 11, Tony Asta on defense. Number 12, Max Meekin, and number 20, Ben Willery. Tried to feed that to Myers down the center of the ice. Eagan was able to dump it in and gain control. Centering pass by Byrne and a save by Hayes.
Good shot by White, good save by Hayes.
16-15 into the second period, and Eagan has 2 shots on goal already. Face-off coming in the far face-off circle in the Hopkins zone. Asta with the face-off. Puck gets chipped into the far corner. Hopkins number 18. Lucas Wright picks it up, passes it to center ice. Kicked in by number 4, Jake Vernier. Turned over by Willery. Chipped out to Asta in the Hopkins zone, and number 18. Lucas Wright picks up the puck. Eagan dumps it back in. Blocker saved by Hayes from the red line. Back out to center ice is Nick, 24 Cron for the Wildcats. Hopkins dumps it back in. Manziel behind the net sets up the puck for number 4, Aiden Byrne of the Wildcats. He brings it across the blue line, center ice, and into the Hopkins zone. His shot deflected by a skate from number 14, David Peterson. Behind the nets, number 3, Connor Delmonico. Out to Byrne. Byrne to Nick Cron. Deflected. Brings it deep in the zone. Centering pass deflected. Cron with the puck behind the net, looking for the point shot. Byrne's shot deflected out in front. Wedward with the puck. Dumping it back out to Cron. To Wedward in the corner. Feels like we're on a power play.
Yeah, it has the whole couple periods.
Oh, and Delmonico.
Is that his goal? I think it was. It got tipped off him. That's
know what
a
that
library.
means?
It's a library goal.
Nice.
If that's what it was it him or was it?
Oh, no, it's Delmonico.
Okay.
That's
He's
library
found a-
cash.
Okay, that's library cash. So it took 26 shots to get the first one. And unfortunately, you feel so bad for the Hopkins goalie because of all of them, that took a weird bounce. It got tipped. I don't know what it went off at Delmonico and went by him.
So first score of the game coming in the second period at 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Goal by Connor Delmonico. I'm not sure if it was Byrne with the assist.
I think it was.
Hopefully we'll find out here shortly. Line change for Eagan right now out there. We've got number 9, Cole Gibson, 13, Rife, 17, Lackenmeyer.
Number 3, Connor Delmonico.
And it's confirmed. The library is confirmed.
Number 24, Nicholas Cron.
Okay,
The one
Cron.
assist. They give it to
Cron
Cron.
gets the
Monaco. From Cron.
out on defense currently is Max Meekin, number 12, and number 20, Ben Willery. Meekin dumps the puck in. Stick save by Hayes for Hopkins. Eagan still controls. Henry Rife, cross ice pass to Willery at the point. Willery had a hard time gaining the handle on the puck. Puck gets chipped back out and dumped back in by Ben Willery. Got four new linesmen out here for Eagan. Byrne stays on the ice. Puck gets Dumped into the Eagan zone. Cron behind the net picking up the puck. Dumping out the outlet man. Johnny Myers looking for a centering pass.
Didn't have it, went for that top corner.
So on the line change, we've got Aiden White, number 5, Johnny Myers, number 7. Number 11, Tony Asta on point, Aiden Byrne, number 4, and Nicholas Cron, 24. Cron with a shot from the point just wide right of the net. Hopkins chips it out and it gets to the red line, and Eagan dumps it back in. Puck in the far corner. Myers gives chase, picks the puck up behind the net, looking for a centering pass. Backhander, tried to go top shelf, deflected off a Hopkins goalie Hayes' helmet. Back out beyond the Hopkins blue line. Willery carrying the puck in. Dumped to Luke Anderson. Gets his own rebound but doesn't get the shot off. Eagan controls the puck. Burns shot. Deflected high up and over the net. Asta with the puck. Out to the point. Willery to Myers. Myers around behind the net to Anderson in the far corner. Trying to hold that puck in. That's Meakin, 12 to Myers. And another phenomenal save by Hayes. Hopkins finally dumps the puck all the way down to the Eagan zone for an icing call. And they need a bench change. They've been on the ice for quite a long time, that group of 5.
You know, I'll tell you, just watching Johnny Myers, I don't know what he's doing for a career, but he's an actuary on the ice. He calculates the highest percentage every time, it seems like, instantly, and does the right move. He's just so fun to watch out there.
He is. Got a line change out there right now. Cole Gibson, 9 for the Wildcats taking face. On defense, number 12, Max Meakin, and number 25, Cody Rader. Forward line out there besides Cole Gibson, number 9, is number 13, Henry Reif, and number 17, Alex Lackenmeyer. Eagan controls the puck in the Hopkins zone. Meakin looking to shoot, and again, another save by Hayes.
Shoulder shaves, yep. Meakin looked like he had that top corner, and he closed it off with his shoulder.
Puck goes all the way down into the Eagan zone for an icing call. Face-off occurring in the Hopkins zone in the near face-off circle. 11 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the second period.
They may need to get an IV for Hayes at some point, because 29 saves, and we got 11:29.
Well, yeah, 29 saves, yeah.
But we got 11:29 to go in the second period.
Reif with the puck in the slot. I don't know if that was deflected or Hayes made that save as well. Puck out to the red line, dumped back in by Meakin. Back out beyond the Hopkins blue line and dumped back in by Aiden Byrne, number 4. Gibson in the far corner trying to come up with the puck and does. Shot deflected out in front. That was Tony Asta with the shot. Burns picked the puck up at center ice. Dumped back in by Max Meakin, who abruptly goes to the boards for a line change. Nick Cron out there on defense now for Eagan. Byrne with another shot and a save by Hayes. I don't know how he saw the puck.
Yeah, he came around a screen. Luckily, it was far enough out that he must have picked it up at the last minute.
All right, so we've got our third line out there currently. Number 3, Connor Delmonico. Number 6, Luke Anderson. Number 10, Dylan Wedward. On defense, number 4, Aiden Bird, and 24, Nicholas Cron. Eagan controls the face-off, but and keeps the puck in the Hopkins zone. Hopkins looking to get that puck out of the zone. Kept in by Luke Anderson, number 6. Great hustle there. Hopkins trying to get it out of their zone and finally do. For Jake Rainier trying to center that to 13.
Yeah,
Dom
he got pulled
Valentini,
down. I don't.
Penalty coming on Hopkins. 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second period.
The problem on that was the original official wasn't going to call it, but it was going to be a scoring chance, and he definitely hooked him. So the back ref called it.
So Eagan is up 1-0, 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the second period. It is a penalty. We're pretty sure it's hooking, but no call as of yet. Shot by Meakin just wide. Byrne with the puck behind the net. Off to Myers. Currently out there for the forward line. Myers 7-9. Gibson. Myers with a quick shot and a save by Hayes. 13 Reif. Aiden Byrne with a quick shot and another save by Hayes.
Minor penalties been assessed to Hopkins, number 13, Dom Valentini. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of penalty 6.
Okay,
All right.
well, there's that.
So they announced the 2-minute minor to Dom Valentini. 2 minutes for cross-checking. So it wasn't hooking. Another shot by Meakin. Pad save by Hayes. Johnny
Shot
Myers.
went off the post. You could hear it ring.
So 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the power play to Eagan. First line's out there right now, or the power play line's out there right now. Johnny Myers 7, Cole Gibson 9, Henry Reif 13, Aiden Byrne 4, and Max Meakin 12. Puck out in front. Another pad save by Hayes for Hopkins. Byrne and Cole Gibson playing catch there in the near corner, looking for the point person. Down low in the near corner. Byrne with the centering pass to Myers and blocked out in front. Myers' pass is blocked out in front. Meakin dumping it off to Myers for a slapper. Chest save and a
Good cover up on the rebound.
glove cover by Hayes. 37 shots so far in this game for Eagan.
And again, Kerry, it's good we got the goal, so a little bit of relief on the pressure, but still, one goal is not enough in these kind of games. So
8:38 left in the second period. 32 seconds left to go in the power play to Eagan. Another line change out there for Eagan. 5, Aiden White. 6, Luke Anderson. 11, Tony Asta. Asta trying to chip it in. On defense, 20, Ben Willery. And it looks like Lackenmeyer, number 17, is playing defense right now, too.
we're going to get a penalty now, and it's going to be on Eagan, and this is exactly what we're afraid of, Kerry. You got a 1-0 lead now. You're going to put them on the power play.
Yes, and then there's the power play. We'll be down a man in 6 seconds. 8:11 to go in the second
But
period.
now all of a sudden, again, you got to be careful here.
So right now it's even strength, 4-on-4 for 6 seconds, and then Hopkins will go on a power play. Intercepted pass by
Hopkins full strength.
from number 16 to Meakin. Meakin takes it deep into the Hopkins zone. Hopkins is at full strength right now. Gibson and Myers giving chase to the puck and keeping it in the Hopkins zone. So Luke Anderson, number 6. Manzella with a great
And
save and
there
a cover.
we have the first,
Official.
even though that's 2, it'll be the first official.
So Luke Anderson goes to the sin bin for a 2-minute minor for holding. 1 minute and 29 seconds in that penalty yet. 7:40 in the second period. Face-off coming in the Eagan zone, near face-off circle. Hopkins controlling the puck. Number 16. Oh, and near
again,
tip
a
in
tip
by
right
12.
in front.
Zach Peterson.
There's
So
another
Max
penalty. We're going to go down 2 men now.
Whoa! Hopkins starting to unload right now. Some great centering passes. Byrne with the stop.
And now here we go. We're down 2 men, Kerry. This is exactly what we were talking about.
Looks like a trip is coming.
Yeah. And we'll be down 2 men for at least a minute 4. On a trip.
Aiden Byrne going to the sin bin with his brother Luke Anderson. Will be a 2-minute minor for tripping.
So 5-on-3 for a minute 4.
Myers with a block shot. So we got Myers, Meakin, and Willery on the ice right now. 3-on-5. Hopkins up 2 men on this power play for another 50 seconds. A block by Willery and a cover by Manzella. 6:56 left in the second period. 46 seconds left in the first. Penalty to Eagan. That'd be Luke Anderson, and the second penalty to Eagan. 1:42 left. Face-off in the Eagan zone. Near face-off circle. Eagan just trying to chip it out of the zone just to get a reset. Meakin with the puck, carrying it deep into the Hopkins zone, and he gets a shot off, and Hayes makes a pad save. Number 4, Jake Rainier carrying it back into the Eagan zone. 21 seconds left in the first penalty to Anderson. 1:14 left to go in the second penalty. Blocked out in front by Meakin. Myers with the puck, 1-on-1, going the distance, looking for a shot. Pad saved by Hayes. Unbelievable. 4 seconds left in the Anderson penalty. Myers loses his stick.
A penalty. He didn't lose it on purpose. So they're going to get a penalty for a slash. That's why he lost his stick. And I'm sure parents are grateful that wasn't a slash that snapped it in half for $350.
I could help Kirk make a nice heavy wood stick.
Yeah, nice heavy wood
out
stick.
of a 2x4,
Yeah.
maybe a 2x6.
All right, so 4-on-4 for 53 seconds if nobody scores. Then we will go on the power play.
So yeah, 51 seconds left to go in the burn penalty. Hopkins controlling the face-off in their zone. Current Wildcats out there, number 5, Aiden White, 11, Tony Asta, 24, Nicholas Cron, and 20, Ben Willery. 4-on-4 for another 29 seconds, and then Eagan goes up. Oh, man. Centering pass by number 3, Connor Junker, deflected out in front, picked up by Nicholas Cron, carries it all the way into the Hopkins zone, deep into the corner, looking for a centering pass, no one there. Asta looking to feed. White's tied up in the front of the net. White's tied up in the front of the net, and Hayes makes a pad save. And
Asta just kind of rolled it on him just to get something going there. I think Asta's probably got about 10 shots on goal.
At least.
Right, in this game?
At least. All right, 2 seconds left to go in the penalty to burn. Current line out there is number 9, Gibson, number 13, Rife, number 7, Myers, and number 12, Max Meakin for Eagan.
Eagan full strength.
Eagan's now back at full strength, and they're on the power play for 1:01. Myers with the puck.
Oh boy.
Dicing and slicing through everybody. Shot saved by Hayes.
Yeah, unfortunately, he went through everybody. It was like a exercise drill. Put a guy down, but unfortunately, when he finally got clear, he was pretty much right on the goalie. Didn't have any angle.
5 minutes and 1 second to go in the second period. Eagan wins the faceoff out to Myers. 49 seconds left to go in the power play to Eagan. Eagan's up 1-0. Another save by Hayes. 42 shots on goal.
Second period. That's a game, typically.
Yeah.
High scoring, high shooting game, I should say.
5 shots by Hopkins currently.
But again, we're only up a goal here, Kerry, and you saw what happened on the penalties. So, be nice to get a little bit more cushion here on this power play.
Myers to Meakin. Meakin in the slot. Over to Byrne with a quick shot. Meakin tried to screen, Rife tried to screen out in front. Meakin at the slot. Pad save by Hayes. Back out to Meakin in the slot. Another shot off the blocker.
13. No, I think it went off 13.
Did it go off a Rife?
No, they're 13.
Oh, okay.
He dove in front of it, and I think he just got a stick in front of it shot.
21 seconds left to go in the power play to Eagan. 4:28 remaining in the second period. Eagan up 1-0. Current group of guys out there. 7 Myers. Myers with a goal.
It's just not fair, Kerry.
Myers scores. I don't know who assisted him.
I think it's unassisted, probably, the way that worked, because he went and got the puck at center ice and just decided he was going to go all the way with it and scored.
So Myers scores at 12:44 in the second period. Brings Egan's total to 2 goals in the game. Hopkins still at 0. Line change. Forward line for Eagan. 3 Delmonico, 6 Anderson, 10 Dylan Woodward. At defense, 20 Ben Willery and 25 Cody Rader. Willery getting the puck to Delmonico. Delmonico chips it down to the Hopkins zone. Hopkins picks it up. Back into the Eagan zone. Willery giving chase. Lots of passing in the Eagan zone to get that puck down into the Hopkins zone. Delmonico with the check, but actually backfires and puts him on the ice. Cross ice pass from Hopkins, dumps it into our zone. Willery with the puck, carrying it out past the Eagan zone, across center ice, chipped in by Delmonico, number 3. Got our number 1 line out there currently. Aiden White, Johnny Myers, number 7. 11, Tony Asta on the blue line for at Hopkins, looking for a centering pass. On defense, it's Nicholas Cron, number 24, and 4, Aiden Byrne. Myers with the puck, over to White, and the puck gets
into the crowd.
Yep, gets tipped up. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the period. Eagan up 2-0. Meekin, number 12, and Rader, 25, on defense currently. Face-off coming in the Hopkins zone. Face-off won by Hopkins, but then lost possession. Asta with the fancy footwork in the puck. Byrne with the shot, White with a shot, missing just wide left. Asta with the puck, fans on the shot.
That stayed onside.
Not sure if it stayed in or not.
I think it was, because the ref didn't have his arm up.
I know, but it was
he assumed it was offside with all that happened there.
Probably a wise decision, but
yeah, right.
Rader with the puck at center ice, dumps it in.
That was a funny play.
That was weird. Gibson out there right now, chasing the puck in the far corner, along with Alex Lackenmeyer, 17. Ben Willery with a shot, pad saved by Hayes. Meekin at point, along with Ben Willery. Reif trying to gain control of the puck.
Nice
Willery.
hit by Willery.
Willery, nice check by Willery. Puck gets tipped and out of play.
Yeah, that was a weird play at the blue line. Again, the players can't look at the official to see if he's got his arm up or not. He assumed with everything that went on there that it went outside of the zone, but I think it stayed on the line the whole time.
All right, a line change by Eagan right now. So we've got number 3, Delmonico, 6, Anderson, 10, Wedward. On defense, Byrne, 4, and 20, Willery. Eagan controls the face-off. Puck just outside the Hopkins blue line. Wedward dumps it in and gives chase into the far corner, along with Delmonico. Hopkins comes up with the puck, carries it out of their zone. Number 14, David Peterson, and there's an offside.
That one was pretty clear.
So face-off will be coming outside of the Eagan defensive zone.
Shots are 44-5 in the second period.
Minute and 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Another line change. Aiden White face-off, number 5, Johnny Myers, winger, number 7, and number 11, Tony Asta. On defense, it's Aiden Byrne, 4, and Max Meekin, 12. Tipped out in front by Asta, but nothing doing. 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go in the first period. Controlled by Eagan. Shot by Meekin, deflected out in front, and a goal. Did that come from behind the net?
It did. I think he banked it off him.
Was that Myers?
It was.
That's just not fair.
It's not fair. You feel so bad for Hayes. He's played such a good
God.
game, and that, or was it White that did it?
Looks
Someone
like
banked
White-
it off the back of the goalie.
So second goal in
We'll
the
find out in a minute, but it might have been White that did it.
third goal coming
It
with
looked harmless, but all of a sudden you saw it hit the goalie in the back and go right drizzle into the net.
third goal for Eagan coming at 16:07 in the second period.
For Eagan. Number 5,
Yeah, it was White.
Alden White. Unassisted.
Alden White.
Goal 16.
Alden White got the goal.
Alden
I didn't know
White,
we had an Alden. but
unassisted.
that- well,
I like that better. Aiden
because
and
it's
Alden.
easier.
Now
We
I
have
can,
Alden now. We're gonna.
I'm going with the Alden from now on.
Alden White.
Eagan controlling the puck with 29 seconds left to go. Cron looking for a tip. No one there. Byrne with the shot. Goes wide right of the goal. I think we're going to have a new game called Where's Alden?
Where's Alden?
Puck goes
I'm
into
sure
the
the
Eagan
Whites
zone.
are gonna love that.
Yeah, I'm sure that I will no longer be broadcasting after this game. Byrne with the shot up into the netting.
But credit to White, we can't score in front of the goalie, so he just banked it off the back of him. The only way to beat him.
Ingenious.
Yeah. So he had to change his name to Alden, but once he changed it to Alden, we were good.
All right, 2.2 seconds left to go in the second period. Eagan up 3-0 over Hopkins, the Royals. And the period ends uneventful.
Yeah. That's your perspective.
Well, there was 2.2 seconds left to go. Nothing happened. Face off, and that was it. I'm
All right.
exhausted.
It's been a
You know.
tough game for
Whew. So, 45 shots.
shots to 5.
It's crazy.
All right,
No-
so got a third period ahead of us, and
Another shout out to Mama Gibson. All the best. Love from your son, Ken. And with that said, we're going to go take
we'll
a break.
go take a break.
All right, we are back for the start of the third period. Eagan is winning currently 3-0. Hopkins controlling the puck, dumping it into the Eagan zone is number 13, Dom Valentini. Cole Gibson picks the puck up in the Eagan zone to Reif. Held in by number 12, Matt Stussy. Eagan finally breaking it out. It's number 9, Gibson to Reif. Reif carrying it. Oh, nearly carrying it to the Hopkins zone and intercepted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
light.
good. All right, so the current line out there is Cole Gibson, number 9. He heads to the bench in exchange for Aiden James. Aiden James
Is
White.
it Alden or Aiden James?
It's
Alden James.
It's Aiden James White, 5, 11 Tony Asta, 13 Reif going to the bench for a little rest, and out comes number 7 Johnny Myers. At defense is number 12 Max Meakin and 20 Ben Willery. Myers picks the puck up in the Hopkins zone looking for a quick stuff. Hayes with a poke check and a save. All right, puck in control by Meakin, number 12, carrying it across the Eagan blue line. Pass to Myers at the Hopkins blue line. Centering pass. Asta tied up, no call. Had his arms behind his back, stick in between them. Number 6 for Hopkins, Taylor Anderson trying to carry the puck in to the net. It's broken up. Out to center ice is Myers with it, carrying it into the Hopkins zone. Some fancy footwork. Nice save.
Oh.
Blocked out in front. Byrne shot. Byrne with the puck at the point. Pad save by Hayes. Asta picks the puck up behind the net. No one there to dump to. Willery holds the puck in. Nearly gets taken out by Asta. Willery shot deflected out in front. Connor Delmonico picks the puck up. Anderson with the shot and a glove save by Hayes.
Okay, let's go back to that a couple shots ago. Unbelievable chance. Great save by Hayes. Then he's completely out of position because of the save. Puck comes right into the slot. Shot goes and it hit the defenseman in the shin pad. So,
all right, current line out there for Eagan. That was a shot from Meakin. Number 3, Connor Delmonico. 6, Luke Anderson. 26, Anthony Cardenas. On defense, number 12, Max Meakin, and number 25, Cody Rader. Faceoff coming in the near faceoff circle in the Hopkins zone. 14 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third period. Eagan up 3-0.
and Kerry, my point to that is the Eagan team should not go buy lottery tickets tonight.
That was last thing.
They're dominating the game. Give them credit for that. But stay out of the lotto tonight.
So I got a question. Rader with a dump in to the Hopkins zone. So Jenny bought me scratch offs.
Okay, for tonight?
I don't know. For Christmas, I haven't scratched them
Well,
off.
don't do them tonight.
That's what I was going to ask.
No, I'd stay away. That could be spreading to the family like a virus.
Okay, done. I'm going to hold. I'm going to wait for a lucky day. Cardenas dumping the puck into the Hopkins zone. Gibson picking up the puck in the near circle and then losing the puck. Dumped in on nets. Manzella with the easy save. Cron dumps it to Byrne. Byrne centering pass to Lachenmeyer. Icing is called. What's wrong? Are you okay?
That was just so far of an icing call was unreal. He fired it about 100 miles an hour at him.
180 feet
It
away.
was 180 feet away.
All right, so faceoff coming in the Eagan zone after the icing call. We had a line change there on that faceoff. 9, Gibson, 13, Reif, 17, Lachenmeyer. Gibson picks it up, carries it across, and into the Hopkins zone looking for a centering pass. Oh, Reif gets taken down and into the goaltender. Puck comes, or the net comes off its moorings. And
See, even this is a further example. How he didn't end up in the net, the player, it's just don't buy the lottery ticket. Our guys can't even go into the net.
Gold member, Raising Kings.
So no lottery tickets tonight.
no lottery tickets, no pull tabs,
No
no
pull
scratch
tabs.
offs, no casinos.
Okay.
Wait till Thursday at Cloquet. Big Bear. ESPN Ocho, sponsored by Big Bear Casino. Centering pass out to Meakin at the slot. Just wide right. Current lineup out there for Eagan: 5, White, 7, Myers, 11, Asta. Penalty coming. Meakin with the puck behind the net. Looking for someone to pass it to. Willery at the point. Goalie is pulled. Eagan has 6 skaters on the ice. It now includes Cole Gibson. Myers with the puck. Oh! Tried to stuff it with a backhand, and Hayes covers.
Yeah, Aiden, not Alden, but Aiden White almost had his head taken off, and that was the penalty. He's still kind of adjusting his helmet as he goes over to the bench. Looks to be okay, though.
So you think it's a roughing call here?
It could have been a high stick, a rough, almost. I don't think there's a penalty for almost take your head off.
Face off in the Hopkins.
Is that assist to Hopkins, number 4, Jake Grenier. 2 minutes for elbowing.
We're elbowing.
Oh, that took a long time to get out, too.
Yeah,
And Myers
smart.
with the goal. Okay, so here's what's transpired in the last 30 seconds. Penalty on Jake Grenier, number 4, for Hopkins for elbow. And then Myers retrieves the puck at the Eagan blue line and then puts it in at 5 minutes of the third period. Eagan up 4-0. It's been kind of a wild game, and Thomas and I are just trying to maintain some semblance of control.
Control.
All right, new lineup out there for Eagan. 3, Delmonico, 6, Luke Anderson, 26, Anthony Cardenas. At the defense, 12, Meakin, and 25, Raider. Meakin dumps it into the Hopkins zone. Hopkins picks the puck up in the far corner, trying to get it out of their zone. High off the boards, Meakin with the skate on it. He controls it in, gets backed out. Raider dumps it into the near corner. Hopkins finally gets it out to center ice where it's picked up by Meakin. Meakin carrying deep into the Hopkins zone. All alone looking for a pass or a dump or a shot. Centering pass to 5, White. Cardenas in the far corner gives chase along with Delmonico. Raiders now shifted over to the far side point. Holds the puck in, takes a shot. Glove saved by Hayes. With 11:01 left to go in the third period, Eagan leads 4-0. And we're getting a complete line change now. Taking face-off in the far face-off circle for Eagan in the Hopkins zone is 5, White. Joined by Johnny Myers, 7. Number 11, Tony Asta. At point, we've got Aiden Byrne, 4. Nicholas Cron, 24. Cron shot blocked. His rebound also deflected out in front of the net. Myers picks up the puck behind the net, gets dumped in the corner. Puck comes out to Cron, looking for another shot. Hayes with another save. Near tip in by Alden White.
He knows his front. I think it actually did hit his stick. It hit something.
It
if
did.
You heard it, but
it hit
not
Aiden.
enough of it went into his chest.
It hit Aiden's stick, and Hayes, the goalie,
Made a nice save.
made a nice save. Okay, so same forward line. Aiden Byrne has come out here now on point, number 4 for Eagan. Asta with the puck in the far corner, picked up by Hopkins. Asta had control momentarily. Hopkins picks up the puck, takes it out past the red line. Trying to get it deep into Eagan zone. It's picked up, intercepted by Cron, 24, dumped back in by number 11, Colin Geyser. Picked up by Byrne, looking for an outlet pass, centering to Asta on the red line. Asta has to come back into the Eagan zone to regroup, gain some speed. slicing and dicing his way through several people. Hopkins picks the puck up behind the net. Looking for an outlet pass is number 6, Tyler Anderson. Still at the red line and dumps it into the Eagan zone. Puck goes around to the far corner where Meakin picks it up. We had a quick line change there. So currently you got Aiden White, number 5. Johnny Myers, number 7. Number 17, Alex Lackenmeyer. Now Gibson comes in for White. Max Meakin and Ben Willery at point. 12 and 20 for Eagan. Willery with the puck. Meakin, long pass. Almost retrieved by Lackenmeyer. Picked up by Reif. Shot and a blocker saved by Hayes, which goes into the webbing behind the net. And a stoppage of play at 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third period. Eagan leads 4-0. Face-off coming in the far face-off circle. Near face-off circle. Near face-off circle on the Hopkins side.
Shots are 56-7. Football score.
Another line change. Delmonico 3 out there. Luke Anderson 6 taking face. Anthony Cardenas 26, the other wing. Out to point, Cody Rader chips it back in around behind the net. Aiden Byrne, the other point on the far side. Hopkins, number 8, Will Nelson dumps the puck into the zone, gives chase. Luke Anderson takes the puck away from number 5, Jake Rainier. And Eagan brings the puck back up. Cardenas to Delmonico. Delmonico deep. Anderson. Delmonico picks the puck up behind the net. Cardenas tries to dump it in. Hayes with a pad save. Out to Rader. Dumps it back in. Keeping control of puck. And a shot from a wrister from point. And Hayes makes a save. And we'll get another line change.
And Kerry, I know we're biased because our kids play on the team, but you got to give credit to Hopkins. They've continued to hustle the whole game and keep fighting despite the lopsided shot count. Hayes has had a great game, and their guys keep battling.
And 57 is the shots on net. I don't know how many
it'd be
shots
60.
that they blocked.
Well, that's true. There'd be 61 that have been hit the goalie.
If you watch Hopkins, when our players are out in front, they're falling on pucks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many shots the defensemen and the other players on the team have saved for Hopkins.
For the parents that are watching from Hopkins, team's really hustling and haven't given up.
Shot blocked out in front. That was a shot from number 16, Zach Peterson. Picked up by 37, Gus Gleich. So we got a new line out there, the 4th line. Number 18, Josh Alexander. 37, Gus Gleich. Number 19, Leighton Olson. Currently on defense, number 4, Aiden Byrne, number 24, Nicholas Cron. And there was a quick line change there. Tony Asta 11 and Johnny Myers 7 and Aiden White 5. Out on the ice currently for Eagan. Hopkins with the puck in their zone. Carrying it out. The center ice is number 4, Jake Rainier. Dumps it into the zone. Gives chase by number 12, Matt Stussy. Hopkins tried to hold it in. Drop pass from White to Asta. Blocked in front by 14. David Peterson for Hopkins. Rader on defense and Willery on defense right now. That's 25 and 20 respectively. Out to Rader at the point, over to Willery at the point, and a shot on goal, pad save, and icing will be called on Hopkins.
I don't know how many shots because they don't track them by player, but after the video you'll be able to get it. Asta has had so many shots in this game.
Oh,
he's been hustling all over the place, and I'm sure tonight he's going to be thinking about, man, should have had at least one in that.
6:22 left in the game for Eagan. Current lineup out there, number 9, Cole Gibson, 13, Henry Reif, 17, Alex Lackenmeyer on defense, 20, Ben Willery, and 25, Cody Rader. Puck dumped into the Eagan zone. Rader gives chase, picks up the puck behind the net, Two defenders on him, dumps it out to Lackenmeyer, misses the pass, picked up by Reif, brings it into the zone. Lackenmeyer in the near corner, trying to gain some control. Byrne keeps the puck in, over to Gibson. Gibson with the puck, high on the face-off circle, shot deflected out in front. Puck still in the corner.
Big hit.
Reif with a penalty. That'll be roughing. 5:34 left to go in the game. Eagan leads 4-0.
Game on sportsmanlike conduct.
And sportsmanlike conduct.
Could have been roughing. Same thing. Did a little too much after the hit.
So 2-minute minor to Henry Reif for unsportsmanlike conduct. 5:34 left to go in the game. Hopkins controlling the puck in the face-off in the Eagan zone. Puck out in front. Manzella covers and gets piled on.
What do we have? Someone's going crazy. What are they yelling at? Coach or fan?
Another face-off coming in the Eagan zone, far face-off circle. Gibson out there right now taking face.
Penalty's been assessed to Eagan's number 13, Henry Reif. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
Myers intercepts the pass from one of the Hopkins players, brings it deep down in the Hopkins zone behind the net, just carrying the puck around. Hopkins number 4, Jake Rainier with the puck. Over to back, blocked out in front by Meakin. Currently out there for Eagan is number 7, Johnny Myers, number 9, Cole Gibson, number 12, Max Meakin, and number 20, or number 4, Aiden Byrne. Aiden Byrne gets the puck out to the center ice where Hopkins number 7.
But I'll tell you, even though that's going to be icing, but they've struggled, Hopkins, on offense. Their power play has looked pretty good.
It has.
I think out of the 9 shots, probably 7 or 8 have come on those power plays, and they've actually had some good chances on the power play.
And there's 1 minute left to go in the Hopkins power play. Face-off coming in the Hopkins zone, far face-off circle. White and Byrne on offense for Eagan. Luke Anderson, 6, and 20, Ben Willery on defense for Eagan. 47 seconds left to go in the penalty to Reif. Glove saved by Hayes with 4:16 left to go in the third period. 43 seconds left to go in the Reif misconduct penalty.
Was that Alden Reif? Or
Henry. Let's not screw the announcing up to the point where
you have no idea what's going on.
Who's on first? I've done, yeah. Abbott and Costello here. All right. Hopkins dumping the puck in. That's Jake Rainier. Asta picking the puck up behind the net. Hopkins regains control. Rainier tries to pass it out in front. Blocked by Ben Willery, 20 for the Wildcats. Rainier behind the net with the puck. So currently out there for Eagan, Luke Anderson, 6. Tony Asta, 11. 5, Aiden White. 20, Ben Willery. Shot wide by number 13, Dom Valentini. Eagan is now at full strength. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Asta's legs are just, he's got to be exhausted.
He's exhausted.
He can hardly stand up out there. He's so tired. Oh.
Now we got a player down. We got a penalty coming.
Looks like it's going on
Willery.
3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the third period.
And again, thank you to the Frank Willery Fund for paying the bills to make sure we had enough electricity this game.
We're still broadcasting?
We're still good, yeah. It's been all game.
Wow, this is like
now,
a first.
I didn't even want to talk about it, but we haven't had one issue yet.
The whole season. This
Yeah.
might be a first. No interruptions. All right, currently out there on the Eagan power penalty kill. Number 9, Cole Gibson. 7, Johnny Myers. 4, Aiden Byrne. 12, Max Meakin. Eagan gets the puck into the Hopkins zone, and then Hopkins politely Drives the puck out of their zone. That's number 3, Connor Junker.
Been assessed to Eagan's number 20, Ben Willery. 2 minutes for kneeing.
So Willery's penalty is a 2-minute minor for kneeing. 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go in the penalty to Willery. 2:40 left to go in the game. Eagan leads 4-0. Hopkins picks the puck up at center ice. Dumped in, but Byrne saves it and drives the puck all the way down to the Hopkins zone. Number 7, Finnegan really gives chase, along with number 13, Henry Reif. So Eagan did another line change there. Reif is out there, number 13. Lackenmeyer, 17 for Eagan. 24, Nicholas Cron, and 4 for Aiden Byrne. 47 seconds left to go in the power play to Willery. 2:02 left to go in the game.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Never heard that before in a hockey game, but we got a 2-minute warning. I don't know, there wasn't a timeout either, so what the heck's going on? It is, bowl season. We got the Gophers coming up in 2 days. I'm a huge Gopher football fan. My son's going to be at the game, the
War Eagles coming into town, huh?
stinker pot. I don't know how I'm stuck here and he gets to hang out in Florida at
That's
the
the way it always
Outback
works.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Asta with the puck, trying to carry it across. Looks like we're just burning the clock down here. 7 seconds left to go on the Willery penalty. 5, Aiden White. 11, Tony Asta. 12, Max Meekin. And we are now at full strength with 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go. Hayes covers. Face-off coming in the far face-off circle on the Hopkins side.
So I was reading the rule book because there was some question in between periods being at 4-0, and I know we have 1:16 to go, but if that 0 should stay up there, the Burns are responsible for the library fund for the goaltender should the score stay the same.
Can we get confirmation on
I
that?
looked it up.
All right.
I looked it up. It's in the fine print. It's an asterisk.
1 minute remaining in the period.
But any game in this tournament that the goalie puts up that number, which I won't say, the Burns are responsible for the library fund.
It's kind of like when you read the contract on
Yeah,
the wall at the
it's-
Willy Wonka chocolate factory where you get lower and lower and lower.
Lower,
You can't really read.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Uh-huh.
All right, currently out there for Eagan, Josh Alexander, 18, 19, Leighton Olson, 37, Gus Gleich. On defense, Aiden Byrne, number 4, and 25, Cody Rader. Puck at mid-ice. Turned over to Hopkins. Hopkins chips the puck in. Aiden Byrne gives chase far corner. Byrne still with the puck. Looking for an outlet pass. Misses Leighton Olson. Icing waved.
It should have been waved. It should have been waved.
25 seconds left to go in the game. Eagan controlling the puck in the Hopkins zone. Anderson's out there now with the puck behind the net. Olson tries to. Hopkins sends the puck down to the Eagan zone with 7 seconds left to go. Byrne, long pass to Anderson. Anderson tips it in. And that's how the game is going to end. Eagan wins its 5th game in a row, if my
Big
math
win
is
up
correct.
and survived the second game of the tournament.
4-0 over Hopkins, the Royals. Eagan varsity plays tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the championship game. Not sure who the opponent is as of yet.
It'll either be Hastings or Jefferson as they play right after us to see who finishes. It should be a little tougher game tomorrow with those two teams. Hastings is the team that actually knocked us out last year. So,
want to just give a nice shout out to Zach Hayes, the goalie for Hopkins.
oh, what a game he played.
63 shots for Hayes, and just a tremendous job. He was pummeled pretty much the whole game. So
Yeah. Great game.
Couldn't ask for much more from his goaltending.
So he will have a nice big dinner, I'm assuming, tonight after that performance.
So Thomas Manzella and Kerry Rita will be broadcasting live tomorrow, New Year's Eve day.
And we will be above the bunker, so we should have good video all game tomorrow in the same ring. So
at 2 p.m., yeah, this might be the second full game that we don't have any kind of glitches. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Happy New Year's if you don't watch the game tomorrow. Any last words?
Well, just enjoy the library books.
All
We got
right.
another library fund
And the reading
donation.
glasses. All right. Thank you, Delmonicos. This is the Ocho signing off.